If you're looking for the best combination of scenery, entertainment, and big-time athletics in college sports, you found it. Welcome to Pro. Welcome into the Open for Business Big 12 podcast. I am your host, John Kurtz. In my 15-year broadcasting career, I've been all around the Big 12. I've been to games at Texas. I've been to games at Oklahoma. I've been to games in the SEC, the Big Ten, Fiesta Bowls, Cotton Bowls. I've been all over the place. And I am telling you, the best college sports road trip that I have taken is hiding in plain sight in Provo and Utah Valley. People think they know what Provo is and what BYU is, but I'm going to show you what they actually are. I'm talking about big-time college sports, a real night out, yes, a real night out, an incredibly diverse and eclectic food scene, and scenery that's straight out of a movie. If you're coming into this video with stereotypes about Provo and BYU and Utah, I promise you, you're going to leave without them, and you'll be left wishing your team was playing BYU every single year. Let's start with the reason you're coming here in the first place. That, of course, is one of the best athletics programs in the country right now. The first thing that hit me, now that I've been 3 times, is just how big time everything felt. I mean, the production of BYU game day that's on site, Cougar Canyon where you can hang out, then you get into the stadium, which obviously has the best backdrop in college sports. But beyond that, it is loud. That is an intense environment that ranks 100% up there with Oklahoma, Texas, Oklahoma State, any of these other places that I've been to watch college football games. So you guys on this channel know full well, BYU's good at football right now. They've won 23 games the last 2 years, but I got a behind-the-scenes tour of everything that's happening here, and it's exactly what you'd expect from a program that is winning 11 and 12 games a season. Are you into history, perhaps? Well, how about a Natty National Championship trophy, a Heisman Trophy, and an NFL MVP all hanging out in Provo, Utah? And hey, the Marriott Center brings it too. Are you aware that 18,000 people pack into this place for big games? That's 2,000 plus more than even Allen Fieldhouse. And let me tell you, the Marriott Center gets loud. And if you think the game experience ends when the game is over, you're about to be shocked. Come with me. Look, one of the biggest misconceptions about Provo, Utah Valley, BYU is that everything shuts down early at night. There's nothing to do, absolutely no nightlife. Yeah, that's not what my night looked like. If you're looking for a classic dive bar feel, ABG's is the move. It reminds me of all the college bars that I went to back in my day. I was there plenty. This made me feel right at home. And it's just minutes from the stadium. It's like a block away from the Marriott Hotel if you're staying there. Or if you want something a little bit classier, more upscale, you're looking for a cocktail bar, I've got you covered. Check out Next Door, a cocktail bar which is right next to Block Restaurant. I would also highly suggest that. There's even a bar in my hotel at the Marriott. You can go get a drink at the Marriott. So you still think you can't drink in Provo?
You absolutely can drink here. Please drink.
There you go. You heard it. All right, if you're keeping track at home, the sports atmosphere is legit. A night out is legit. What about the food scene? This one surprised me in a very positive way. One of the first things I noticed while driving around Provo is just how many different types of food there were. From my hotel to the first restaurant I was going to, in fact, I drove past 2 Guatemalan restaurants. Where else are you seeing that? In fact, Utah Valley has over 70 different types of international cuisines that you can choose from. So while there are some good things about Provo that fit the college town vibe, there are some great things that do not fit the college town vibe. You could not find that in my college town. Have you ever had Native American food? You can try it right here. And if you want farm to table done right, Block is legit. I am telling you. All right, some fancy French fries and some fancy Brussels sprouts, man.
Yeah.
These. So we got some salmon. I forget what else is in there, but it looks incredible. There's our dipping sauces from earlier. All right, remind me what this is.
This is the gnocchi with braised rib.
Yeah.
Yep. And then bread.
Focaccia bread.
Focaccia, yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
look at the bread. Oh, and there's one more surprise here for my fellow Midwesterners that don't get to enjoy this delicacy. You can get your fine dining on at Block. You can get some great farm-to-table food, which I just had, or you can come do this. It's an In-N-Out, okay? You don't need to go to California to get this. Come check out the game, watch your team play the Cougs, and then get some In-N-Out burger. Okay, now we're getting to my favorite part, and the part that turns this from a road trip into a vacation. And that is the scenery. My friends, Utah is gorgeous. You wake up, there's the bed, you see it, all right, it's made, I promise. You guys could all tell my mom, please. If you're staying at the Marriott, shout out to the Marriott in Provo, this is the view. All right, wake up, grab some coffee, roll out of bed, and check this out. That's crazy, man. You've got hiking, biking, fly fishing, any kind of outdoor activity you could imagine. Plus, in the winter, you have elite skiing and snowboarding options that are just right here, like Sundance. And the powder for snowboarding and skiing here is the best in the country because of geography, meteorology, and elevation. I'm telling you, it is a fact. Sundance is just absolutely incredible. Robert Redford's place, iconic for a reason, started the Sundance Film Festival. Amazing skiing and snowboarding if that's your thing. Even if it's not mine. Just being there, walking around was awesome. There are classes you can do. There's a great brunch, insane food. Highly, highly recommend checking out Sundance. This is not some truck stop conference road trip, right, Utah fans? It's a full-blown vacation where a football or basketball game involving your team happens to break out. And the best part is you don't have to go far at all from Lavelle Edwards Stadium or the Marriott Center to build your perfect weekend. Everything you need is within 15 minutes of where your squad's going to be matching up with BYU. Look, I came here with the same assumptions a lot of people have about BYU, Provo, and Utah Valley. And I left thinking Utah Valley is the total package. I've got the proof. My first trip, I tweeted for the world to see that I wanted to come live here. See, check out the date on that, September 21st, 2024. Long before this last trip, my first trip out there, it had captured my heart, and I have the proof to show you. There's big-time sports, unreal scenery, real nightlife, great food. It all creates a weekend or a week that feels bigger than just a game. So if your team is coming to play BYU, don't just circle it on the calendar, make the trip. Check out links in the description of the video to all the places I talked about here. It'll get you a great start on your trip. Thank you so much to my friends at Explore Utah Valley for having me out.